A massive fire tearing through a mansion in Concord. Sky Eye video showing flames shooting out of the roof of this multi-million-dollar home. CBSN's Lisa Gresci on the scene now with the latest. Lisa.
The fire is absolutely consuming this home here on Fairhaven Hill Road. You can see at this point, firefighters are fighting this from the outside. The thick black smoke and flames have gone through the entire home at this point. Originally, firefighters were called to this scene around 9:30 here in this community. When they arrived, the fire seemed to have started in the basement, then it went through the walls up to the top floor, and now you can see it's just taken over the entire home. Neighbors say this is the main estate in this neighborhood. One of the neighbors I spoke with actually says they live in the original caretaker home to this estate right here, saying the homeowners aren't home. This is absolutely devastating. And right now, firefighters from over 15 different cities and towns are all working to knock down this fire. At this point, the flames have taken over. The biggest challenge for firefighters this morning, the chief tells us, is actually the water supply. There's no fire hydrants in this area. They're actually tankering in over 10,000 gallons of water into this neighborhood. Here's what he had to say.
The fire companies arrived and they had smoke showing from the eaves and from the second and third floor. So they stretched a couple of lines and they tried to make an attack, but it appears at this point that the fire was probably shortly after it started. It got into the walls and it kind of ran the building. And so right at this point, we're just trying to get it contained, and we're having water supply problems, which you can probably see. There's no hydrants up in this part of our town, so the main water supply here is a cistern, which is, I believe, about 30,000 gallons, which is going to go pretty quick with the way we're using water. So down the hill a little ways, we have a tanker shuttle set up. They're using porta tanks to keep the water supply going here. So there's a lot of challenges with this fire.
Staging area.
The fire chief tells us that no one was home, the homeowners weren't home rather, but two people were inside. They made it out okay. As for the cause, that is still under investigation. Reporting in Concord, Lisa Gresci, CBSN, Boston.